comes to buying a home, it can take some time to get comfortable with the different mortgage options out there.
Danielle Anderson, a real estate agent at Berkshire Hathaway Home Services Premier Properties, is here to explain the basics about some various types of home loans. Welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
It's good to have you here. So obviously one of the big things for getting a home is financing. So tell us about some of the different mortgage options that are out there.
Yeah, so there's 4 different types of home loans that you can get. There's conventional, FHA, VA, and USDA. USDA, you do have to purchase a home that's in a rural town of 20,000 people or less. VA is for those veterans, and then the more popular home loans you hear about are FHA and conventional.
And a lot of people think we need that 20% down when you buy a house, but that's not always the case.
No, not at all. Actually, with the USDA loan and the FHA loan, or the VA loan, like you can see on the screen, you don't need a down payment at all. With FHA, you need a minimum down payment of 3.5%, and with conventional, you need 5%. But you can do a conventional loan at 3% too. You're just going to pay a higher mortgage insurance each month. If you do have that 20% down, though, you will not have to pay any mortgage insurance at all, so that'll save you some money.
Wow.
So what if I'm close to the down payment I need, but just a little bit short?
Yeah, so there are some great programs. North Dakota Housing and Minnesota Housing have some down payment assistance programs. North Dakota Housing, they'll take 3% of the loan amount to give you towards closing costs and down payment assistance. And then if they want you to live in the house for 8 years, but if you don't, you'll just pay back a proration of it. And then Minnesota Housing has a similar program where they'll take 5% of the purchase price to give you towards down payment assistance and closing costs, or they'll take $5,000, whichever is greater. And then you'll actually pay that back over 10 years. It'll just be part of your monthly mortgage payment. And then for any home buyer, they do have some income requirements to fit those programs.
And what about a buyer's debt to income ratio? How does that play a part in everything?
Yeah, so the less debt they have, the better. So if you're thinking about buying a home, paying down any credit cards or car loans that you have always helps you, because then you can afford more house. And then a lot of things that we're kind of seeing with first-time home buyers is student loan debt. You know, college is kind of getting spendy. So there is actually a local bank in town that will refinance your student loans if you do a home mortgage with them. So right now they'll do it at the current prime interest rate, which is 1.5%, which is crazy low. I actually just did this myself. I'm saving $150 a month on my student loans. So my monthly payment went from $285 down to $128. So when you're buying a house, every dollar counts. So that's a good savings.
Yeah.
Good for you.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Anything else you want to share with us? And then obviously, most importantly, how can people get a hold of you?
Yeah, for sure. If anybody is looking for a lender or trying to figure out what loan option is best for them, I'd love to sit down and chat with them. My phone number they can reach me at is 701-809-4244, or they can email me at danderson@bhhspreproperties.com.
You definitely need someone there because it can get kind of confusing, as you explained. I mean, different mortgages to go through, and you need to know all your options.
Oh, for sure, yeah. And then finding the right lender that knows their stuff too is a big deal.
Right.
So real quickly, is there like a website people can go to find out more about the North Dakota, Minnesota housing assistance, or how do they do that?
Yeah, or if you come to me, we can get the information straight from the lender.
And your email again?
danderson@bhhspreproperties.com.
Good stuff. Thank you
Thank
very
you.
much. All right, stay with us. When we come back, we're talking about a Vikings run right after this.